racing is many things, but it's for a start, it's a lot of fun.
A multi-day experience of many sports and much fun, I guess, and pain in some cases, but just a test of people and a test of fitness and a test of time, actually. Yeah, we ended up in hospital last year, but that's a whole different story.
And also
teamwork.
Absolutely teamwork.
It's all in one.
Yeah.
It's kind of more. It's one of those things that's a bit more than its sum of its parts. You know, it is a journey. There's something else going on here. You know, and it's about. You know, these are things that we don't normally do and experience in daily life. And yeah, we live in a managed landscape, but this is about as wild as we can get in the UK. And taking a step out of real life for a while and doing something just really different. That's what it's really about to me. It's almost, I know this, I'm going to hate myself for saying this, it's almost a state of mind.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of adventure. Might be some carnage out there. Might be some challenging parts. Depends on the weather, depends on the course, there's so many variables, and that's what makes it quite exciting at this stage.
It's discover the landscape.
Yes.
Nature. A moment of partage together. Sportif moment. And we love sport, and the adventure race is the perfect sport for us.
We're in Selkirk in the Scottish borders. We're going to maybe start here, maybe we're being bussed somewhere. That's all the unknown.
Never been here before, never seen much about this area, so it's all new.
You all set? You know where you're going now?
Yeah? No, but we have a map, so all we need to do is get to the water.
Which we know.
Good luck, everybody. I hope you have an amazing weekend. We'll see you at the other side. Okay, are you ready, Scott? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Clearly the course is at the kind of the centre of everything. That's kind of why we're here. I want folks to have felt they've got under the skin of a place. I want them to have seen a lot of stuff. It's almost like, as the course planners and the organisers, we've kind of taken people on a bit of a guided tour. And we're kind of saying to them, come and have a look at this cool thing over here. Stuff that people wouldn't have otherwise necessarily have found themselves.
Oh, it's very important. Yeah, I mean, I don't think any adventure racer would go to a place where it's going to be dull scenery. You go for the location a lot of the time. You go to race, but you go there, you want to go somewhere where it's interesting. And I mean, this area is going to throw up a lot. I'm assuming we're going to be kayaking down a river, which is always great fun. I mean, there might be some rapids and stuff like that, and it's a nice way to see the terrain.
I think that we paddled from Yare to Kelso, and that was particularly nice. It was green the whole way down, had a lot of country homes. It was a really nice view to be on the water looking out. So I think that paddle along the trees is definitely up there.
Yeah, there was a nice wee paddle actually. Yeah. I'm glad it rained the last couple of weeks, that's for sure, because that would have been a bony arse paddle if it hadn't rained. So it was good to have a bit of water in it, made it a bit more exciting and interesting. Seen some kingfishers, heaps of herons, probably seen an osprey, but I don't think it was. A couple of swimmers. A few swimmers, some kelpies.
It was a long bike ride, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was long.
It was interesting route choices, something really required, and finding paths was always a challenge, but we made it through. It always helps when it's a summer evening sort of thing, so yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Long way, hours. It's I think we're about a third of the way in or something like that. We've started the bike at midnight.
Yeah.
And it's now, 6 in the morning? 6:27, so yeah, probably we're about a third of the way in.
I suppose really wanting to enjoy it. I suppose you come to the ITERA-lite borders, it's stunning in this kind of setting and everything else, so you just want to, it's going to be a tough race, but actually you want to be able to kind of take a moment and see the surroundings as well.
Oh, the bike is good. It's
It was hard to bike at times, so we've been walking in our bike shoes. But,
Was very. We saw the ridge during the night, so we couldn't see the views. But it was very interesting to just follow and feel the wind and sometimes rain and it's very high up.
it's everything, I think.
Yeah, I think it's very important. Yeah, we just travel through the landscape and see things and smell things and experience what it is like in this spot of the world. It's very much.
And we choose the competition because of the landscape.
So this is primarily about, hey, it's a lot of fun, right? First off, these are little fun activities, but what it's really about is it's breaking up that massive bike leg. There's a long period in the saddle. This helps break that up. A lot of fun, and also introducing people to the great work they do here at Calvert Trust. And giving experiences to people. It's just fantastic. So we wanted to bring people here and showcase this cool place as well.
Climb when you're ready.
After, okay, but it's very scary.
All the adventure races are in beautiful places. You know, they're amazing places all over the world. Scottish Borders is one of the places where I've been here before, but never spent 2.5 days exploring it. So I'm really looking forward to that. Actually, it's a beautiful part of the world.
I think if you're going to be out, I think you should be in nice places for sure. And I think the experience of just seeing the beauty of the country will be fantastic. So I'm really looking forward to that.
I live and train in this area. I'm over the hills here all the time. I think it's an absolutely fantastic area, and I can't believe that there's not been another event like this before now.
Obviously, the weather made it fairly interesting, especially on the trekking stage.
Yeah,
it was pretty. We were on the edge a bit. It was very cold.
Yeah,
considering it's July.
It
felt full-on winter condition.
You took an interesting route up Greymare's Tail, going direct up on the left. I was explaining to people, and more people went up the path, and then there's a path off up to White Creek, a bit further up.
No, it's fair enough. Didn't even spot it. Just went, it's up there. Go.
It's a really
We
nice
really
easy
wanted to get to
path.
checkpoint 20 before it got dark, which we just about did.
So you did those
That was that was our big thing of the race. If we can nail that.
But they really chose some real gems that I haven't been to. I've been waiting to go and do the Gypsy Glen, and we happened to do it with gusting 40-mile-an-hour winds, so very lucky.
We use those, what we think are going to be the low moments, we use them to test teams, yeah. So the orienteering stage on this one is deliberately quite tricky. You know, you better have 2 navigators in your team, and they better be on their game, you know, during the dark hours of Sunday morning. Otherwise, you are coming unstuck.
That little tiny island there is a portage now.
Right.
It's portage river left.
River left. River left.
Yeah, that rain that came on our heads earlier today, Upper Tweed, I think. Hopefully we'll see some of that in the river tonight. Get us to in open a bit quicker.
In your hometown?
Yeah, it's my river. It's the River Tweed.
Well, I mean, yeah, we're as far as physically we'll be exhausted, mentally we'll be very, very tired as well, and we'll just need sleep. The first thing we want will be food, hot food, greasy, hot, salty food. Then we'll want to have a shower, and then we'll want to get to sleep as quick as we can.
Sleeping. You normally fall asleep after a race like this, so
I think it's
like holding your beer.
But I think you'll find this in the same spirits we start the race. At the end of the race, we'll hold it together to the end.
I'm alright now. It's done, it's over. We thought we'd finished a lot earlier, but anyway, we're done. We're all in one piece. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. It was tough. Yeah, it was tough stuff.
I mean, it's great to see people back here at the finish line for loads of reasons. One, you know, they're back safe and sound. You know, let's be, that's first and foremost. You know, because there's all sorts of stuff that can happen in an event like this, in a place like this, and the things that we're asking people to do. So, getting people safe and sound back is great. But the smiles we're seeing on people's faces and the stories they're telling of kind of the camaraderie and the self-sufficiency that that you expect from adventure racers, but also of the places they've been. Time after time, people have been saying to me, I didn't expect that. That was incredible. That was wild and that was kind of remote. And these people won't have seen shops or anything like that for the entire race. And it was really unexpected. And people are saying, that's some of the best mountain biking I've ever done. We've had several comments about that's the best kind of paddling section we've ever seen in an adventure race anywhere in the world. Those kind of things. So seeing people being enthusiastic about this place where I live is really cool.
There is a bit of extra pressure because I live here. I know how amazing this place is. I also know how unexplored this place is. People look at the Lake District and they look at the Highlands and those kind of, and they're fantastic. People forget this place exists. People don't know this place exists. And I live here and I love it and it is incredible. So there is a bit of an obligation, on my part and a desire on my part to say, look how cool this is. Look what an amazing place the Borders is, the Scottish Borders is for adventure. You might never have thought about it before now, but look at this stuff. This is really cool.
So ITERA-lite was definitely everything it was built to be and a whole lot more. I'd say it was completely a fantastic course, really showed the highlights of the Scottish Borders, but more importantly it was real mountain biking and real mountain marathon and real kayaking, so a great race.
All tired, happy. Yes, it's a lot of emotional when you arrive, and after maybe 60 hours, I think we are tired.